Good evening. It's November the 10th, 2018. My name is Violetta. My son Leszek will be asking me questions. As answers, I will see pictures, and they will be sent to me by my spirit guide and my angel. Thanks, guys.
So the first one is from Drifty Van Dweller.
Hello, Drifty.
Now that Nancy Pelosi is Speaker of the House again, and second in line for president if Trump and Pence are impeached together, will she be the first female president of the United States?
I don't know if she will be the president. I saw a white fence on top of the hill. I believe there is a little house behind. I didn't see the house, but I see the fence. It's not high, it's low, like that size. Beautiful fence with those sparks. And it looks like there is cliff, high cliff. I think she reached the maximum for herself. She went to the top of the mountain, of the high hill. And it's fence. If there will be a gate that will let her to go even higher, that will mean that she can go to the White House. She is in beautiful place. She achieved as much as she did, but there will be making problems for her because fence is never open area, so she will be stopped probably. Sorry, Drifty.
This one's from Eve Paris.
Hello, Eve.
What will the House Democrats do now that they have the majority?
Better ask what they wouldn't be doing. It's like someone is playing those plates, on the band. Music. Cymbals. Boo, 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 boo. So much action, so much drama, so much noise.
So they're going to create some noise.
Oh my gosh. It will be like on a concert. You will come out with the headache. Now there will be so much drama.
This next one is one I'm interested in. It's from Tammy Rowling.
Hello, Tammy.
Will Kellyanne Conway be pushed out of the White House because her husband is working against Trump?
She is between two loudspeakers. One Trump, one her husband. I don't know if she can put up with it. It's overwhelming for her. It's like they are using her as a punching bag. Both of them wants to hit her because they want to hit each other. So it's not, and one long time ago when I did reading about her marriage, I saw bridge, those two moving bridge, the bridge that is.
Yeah.
And one was higher than other. Yeah, her husband would like her to quit. He would like her to get, and I feel so sorry for the kids. Can you imagine what the hell is at home? The kids have to take sides, and I believe they are taking father's side. He's more cuddly, he's more easy to be approached. So she is in hell. The last 2 years, it must be hell for her. And the husband doesn't make any easier. He's punching Trump, and Trump is getting on her. Her nerves must be... She's coming home, and she's furious, and the kids are seeing this. What a drama.
Well, geez.
And she's very Catholic, so she don't want to go for the divorce.
I got a question. Is there infidelity in the Conway marriage?
They have that much drama. Well, I have seen a hammer. What mean hammer? If so, I will think, I don't know, I didn't see this. It's hammering. They are on each other's nerves to the point that they love it. They love that struggle. I mentioned before that he likes strong women who are arguing with him. His ex-girlfriend was the anchor from Fox News, and she is not easy to be around. So he likes that, to cause the drama. And Kellyanne is...
So they get off on it?
They fight. Maybe they have better sex when they are fighting.
I don't think we need the cards for that one.
No, okay. I think a very dysfunctional marriage, but there are sorts in a current marriage of sorts, so they are that kind of marriage.
So this one's from Silly Dog Farms and Sylvie Cote and many others.
Hello, Sylvie and Silly Dog Farm.
Will Trump's acting attorney general, Matt Whitaker, be able to constrain Mueller's investigation?
He will try it. He will try it to go the primitive way. It's like cutting the grass with the old-fashioned machine without the engine.
Yeah.
So he would like to cut this to the ground without making too much noise, because those machines are hand-operated. Those antique, but they. So
he wants to use the old rules to constrain.
He wants to do it the old-fashioned way. So he's not very productive. But the grass can be cut. It just takes much longer, much slower, and more quieter. So he would like to do it. I don't know how far he can go with that old equipment, but I bet he will do some damage.
Is Whitaker a man of principle or like sustenance? Like, does he want money over principle?
He was a bully. He always was a bully. So the more people will be upsetting him, the more he's like Trump. He wants a war. He wants to destroy everyone. So and Mueller is going his way, not to struggle with him. But then he's afraid what he will do to me. Bullies are scary people. They act like they are in power, but he's afraid. He is afraid because he will be answering after New Year. He will be answering to the Democrats, and they will be testing every move what he did.
That's the next question. Will the appointment of Whitaker and his subsequent actions be part of an obstruction of justice case against Trump?
I didn't understand the question.
So, Trump appointing Whitaker, and Whitaker, his subsequent actions, what he'll do in this position that he's in, that he's filling in, will that be used against them, against Trump and Whitaker, in the obstruction of justice case against Trump?
Well, eventually they will be on their knees, walking on their knees, like people who are praying and they are walking in a church on their knees. So they will be cutting their knees. They wouldn't be able to run. They will be in trouble. Because in a church, when someone is praying and walking on their knees, they know that they are guilty. They want to crucify themselves. They want to sacrifice themselves. They want to ask for forgiveness. So he will have to ask for forgiveness eventually. It will be visible what he did, and he knows that it will be easy. He will be easy target. He will be afraid to do it. And then it's not a permanent job that Trump is promising him. So he will be careful what he is doing. He has to please Trump and please think about himself. He's a young man. He was big in mouth promising Trump that he will do that, but now he will be afraid of doing this.
So now that Jeff Sessions is out, what will happen to Mueller's investigation?
Before we carry on with the show, I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online, choose the type of reading, choose the length, choose the date and the time, fill out your informations, click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card. And you're all done. I look forward to meeting with you. And now back to the show.
So now that Jeff Sessions is out, what will happen to Mueller's investigation?
Oh my gosh. It's a lineup of dark silhouettes. I bet he has everything on a line. And those silhouettes we don't see, but eventually they will reach the light and we will see who is the next. It's like a lineup.
Of black silhouettes.
Black silhouettes. It's like they are waiting. Each of them is waiting and knowing that they will be called by Mueller. I don't think anything will stop him that much.
What about, will the funding to the Mueller investigation be cut now that Jeff Sessions was fired and Whitaker is unobstructed from controlling the investigation?
Oh yeah, he will try to pull the...
Oh, I guess you saw cutting the grass.
Yeah.
So cutting the funding.
And he would like to pull the cloth. Some magician can do that, they pull the cloth and everything stays on the table. He would like to do that. Would he be successful? What kind of magician he is? Did he practice this? No. That takes a trick to pull it and so everything will stay on the table. You know what I'm talking about? The magicians can put the glass on the table and they pull the cloth and the glass is still standing on the table. I don't know if he will be able to do that trick.
Okay. So this next one is from Janice Connett.
Hello, Janice.
Will Mueller be coming out with his major indictments before or after the Democrats get into the House? So I think they get in around Christmas, right?
Okay. He is already vibrating. I didn't even have to close the eyes. I can see he is vibrating. He is putting a lid on himself.
He has it. He
has it, and he is excited. In the previous video, I saw Augusta to be excited like that, and he is
ready.
He is ready to start because he has probably enough of that drama.
This one's from Jude's Pup. Will Donald Trump Jr. be part of these indictments?
Rock through rock in the water. I think
he's another pebble
another pebble that will make a lot of rings when it's going to the water.
Sinking,
yeah. So you want me to pull the cards?
No, you're doing great without them right now.
When I do readings for everyone, I'm always using both cards and visions, but in private readings. Leszek loves just my readings, just the visions.
Geez, okay. You know what? We went through these so quickly that... Yeah, we're done. One more question. Do your spirit guides have an important message for one of the viewers watching this video?
She's a young girl, not knowing which way to go. she thinks she's ready to commit a suicide because she feels so depressed. The boyfriend broke up with her, the friends are... She's young. She's very young. Girl, don't do it. Don't even think about this. In a few years, you wouldn't remember anything from that. You will be fine. You will be strong. And those friends will not remember. They will try not to even think about you if you will commit a suicide. Don't go that way. Think about the bright days that you will have. Everything has the end. Just be strong and tell yourself that you are a wonderful person. I have goosebumps. That no matter what, you will survive. Tell your mom. Ask her for advice. Talk to your parents, grandparents, whoever you have. Communicate with them. It's not worth it. He's not worth it. And the girlfriend is not a good girlfriend. Ignore that. The best thing is ignore it. Sleep on it. Cry on it.
Did you see?
A young girl that she is going a narrow path and she feels betrayed and she don't know what to do with herself. Very young, about 16, 17 years old.
What did the card say?
I think she has to know that the life is so more beautiful and...
What did the card say about her future?
Okay, yeah. How will be her future? You will find strong man eventually. Those cards are not that good. I don't want to, because she is...
He's going to break her heart too, or what?
Well, she will be...
This is the best card,
the best card. So he broke her heart. He cheated on her. Okay, eventually everything will be great. Her future will be wonderful. She will be blessed with good luck and the sun will be shining on her. She will have babies and she will be celebrating her life. Okay. This boy was destroying her life. He hurt her feelings. He was cheating on her. That's the cheating card. And I was so scared. But eventually everything will be like a magic. You will grow up out of that, you will have the sun shining on you, and you will be celebrating your life, having a good time in your life. Think the positive way. Don't even think about the bad stuff. Your future will be great.
Good. That's it.
Okay. Those questions are killers. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If I can help one girl, I will be happy. So, do this for me. Be open. Tell your friends, your parents that you are suffering, because you are suffering. But that doesn't mean that you don't. Life is about experiences. And you will know that a few months from now, you wouldn't even think about him. Okay? Bye-bye. Take care of yourself, everyone. Be nice to each other.